Hi, yes, this is Lisa Steinberg from Starry Constellation magazine. I would be remiss if I, of course, need to say congratulations on three incredible seasons of this show, Hightown, and also important to thank you for your portrayal of this outstanding, nuanced, layered, gritty, resilient character that so many people have come to love and root
Love hate.
for in her way.
Thank you.
So in season three, it seems like the tests and the traumas are kind of culminating and coming at Jackie on all sides. What are some of the devils, vices, and demons that might be approaching or knocking at her door? We'll get to see.
Well, I mean, temptation is always there, right? Like the demons that she's had since season one, like the demons of wanting to drink to cope, to escape the reality, that's always there. But as she's gone through season one and two, once we get to three, even though she's off the wagon, you see her climbing to get back, helping people, solving this case and helping these girls finding redemption. That becomes the mission. And we see her do her best to find that. And she kind of like weaves in and out of of like being successful here and then failing over here. She really operates in the gray.
I personally love those type of characters who offer different edges and nuances, and kind of fall between those borders that you don't know what balance is going to tip which way.
Yeah.
What kind of gravitates you to these type of characters, or what really kind of, I guess, when you were thinking of your character Jackie over these three seasons, really stands out in that regard for you?
Um, I I think like we learn watching Jackie and like me as the actor playing Jackie, I've learned that like there's never just like one linear way to growth or to success. Like she has to she has to fall flat on her face to figure out how to get back up and to see where she's going. And like it's impossible to get to that clarity without stumbling, you know? And these characters that are sort of like this, as you say, like they go one way, they go this, they're not that stuff is really fun to play because I'm constantly learning as along with the character. Does that make sense? Like it's not a very binary thing. It's not a black or white approach to a character. Like there are so many layers, and it's messy, and that's hopefully a human quality that we're telling.
Yes, we need to see, I feel like, more female characters like this. They're flawed, but they're nuanced, but they also have these great depth to them, and show this resilience, show this redemption, that again, it's not one way to live your life or one way to see the perspective of each person. Uh,
Right.
Speaking of which, what can we expect from Jackie's interpersonal relationships this season, and the ties that kind of both tether her and also kind of uh, keep her at bay at the same time?
Let me see if I can answer that question. I guess like I find that her relationship with Ray is like a really good example of like her relationship with all the other characters as well as with herself. Like Ray and she have a lot in common. It's what binds them together, but it's also what really frustrates each other about the other person is because they can see themselves in the other person. So, but Ray is like kind of becomes a sibling character, a brother of sorts. And so their relationship to me is the most integral in her life. That and of course Ed. And you see her try her best to repair the relationships that she's damaged along the way, and kind of in doing so repair the relationship with herself, right? Like this this character is at the center of this investigation. She's like passionate about finding justice for these girls, and through that, that's like a metaphor for her trying to find some peace within herself too.
Well, I'm excited for the season and everyone to get to watch your journey culminate here for Jackie. And thank you so much for
Finally,
your time.
I'm so excited for you guys to see it.
I'm ready for the rush.